Greetings. Good afternoon, people. Make sure y'all share this live stream as you come into the chat. Boy, oh boy. We have news. Make sure y'all like the video as y'all come in. And if you aren't following me on Instagram, do so now at I am gullytv_. Shout out to my sponsor, Self-Made 100% herbal supplement. I appreciate everybody that's been grabbing this here. This is very, very powerful. This is very, very important. We're well over a month. We almost 2 months in since I released this. And one thing you haven't seen yet, you haven't seen anybody online anywhere refuting the power and the effectiveness of this 100% herbal supplement. Step your game up and get this trifecta. It got 5 active ingredients: Tonkat Ali, Maca Black, Ashwagandha, prescribed by Dr. Sabi, of course, hawthorn berry, and horny goat weed. This is a natural supplement that is built and engineered to enhance testosterone production, improve circulation throughout the body, 100% effective. And ultimately, because of this injection into your circulation, more endurance, more stamina, and a strong libido. So go get this trifecta at therealdribble.com. And I appreciate everybody that's been supporting this. I can't stress it enough. Anyway, y'all share this live stream as y'all come in here and like the video. I don't know what's up with the notifications. Seem like they coming out like molasses, but we've been faced with this type of shit before. Boom, boom, boom. Imperial D. I don't know who you talking about. You got to tell me who you talking about, man. I'm not familiar with the guy that you, this gentleman that you talking about. Send me a link at I am gullytv_, man. Maybe I can answer your question, give you some further insight there. Hunter Gaming, what up? Like the video, man. Share this to your social media platforms as you come in here. Share this to Twitter. Share this to Facebook. Wherever you get busy at. I'm on all those platforms. I'm on IG. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook, Jamil Lindsay. And I am on TikTok, something that I've been utilizing a lot more lately. So I appreciate y'all. Hunter Gaming, what up? Look like you new here. Come on in here, man. We got to talk some hip-hop. Y'all know what we do in the afternoons. I'm going to start hitting y'all in the afternoon. Edward Dorsey, Anwar, pardon me. Peace. Good afternoon to you. Share this for me. Boom, 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 boom. None of your business, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. I get that a lot. Thank you. Can I get a shout out? I said your name already. Super chatted, man, and I could put some stress on it. Probably can even send people to your YouTube channel. Got it? Yeah, I got some things I want to discuss with y'all, man. This Cardi B thing it's a powerful body of energy. I didn't know she was that fucking relevant. Goddamn. Hunter Gaming, what you waiting on, man? Super chatted. I didn't know she was that powerful. She said, you welcome. He blushing for me. I ain't blushing, man. I'm used to compliments, man. I be in the gym. Did something happen to Left Lane, Didon, and Jay Nice? I don't know who those people are, man. You gotta hit me to who those people are. Al, what up? Peace. Good afternoon. I got some things I want to discuss with y'all, man. These discussions will make a lot more sense to y'all if y'all follow me on IG. I posted this morning that in the last 2 weeks, I got well over 1 million views, man, because of these discussions that we having on IG, man. Y'all want to take part in it. If hip hop is your thing, if sports is your thing, at I am gullytv _. He said, did you like the song? I fuck with it. I know you seen my last green screen video. I put out a probably like 8 or 9 minute video about it. I thought she did her thing. Despite how some people are being critical of it, I think they being critical of her because she's a her. I thought she got busy. And if you think that that song came out without Jay-Z's blessings, you bugging out. He 100% is he 100%. She ran that by him before the song even hit the public. He listened to that song. That song was sent to him, at which point he gave a critique of it. He probably seen the video and everything. Yes, she did. Thank you, my love. Have a blessed and wonderful day, handsome. Follow me on IG, homegirl. You probably should go to my personal page, at Dribble Almighty. I'm dressed down today, but I get busy. Go to my Dribble Almighty page and check me out. He said, Jay-Z definitely has something to do with it. Yeah, she got busy, but I can hear her punching in. I mean, you can't expect her to duplicate Jay-Z's flow. I'm pretty sure she 100% used it as a reference track. And I'm pretty sure she got his blessings. If you can kind of see some of Jay-Z's traits in Cardi B, as far as the boasting and shit like that, the opulence that she tries to display. I mean, look at the video. Some of that shit, them private jets and all of that type of shit. You ain't got no manicures on board, switch your plane. She's exemplifying all of that in the video. So you gotta know that he's down with it, for sure. Cardi don't write her shit like a lot of artists. Just accept it for what it is. I ain't got no problem with it. I'm not no big fan of female MCs all like that. I'm not. If it's not Latifah, MC Light, Yo-Yo, people that, I grew up on. I like Rail Rock. I like Marvelous. Rail Rock is from Camden, New Jersey. She was on my, I like Inked Up Baddie. The chicks that was on my PILLMATIC too. I 100% support them. But they spit like niggas. You know what I'm saying? But the rest of these chicks, I don't like the, my pussy and I don't like all of that type of shit. I ain't with it. But listen, right? This is what I came to talk to y'all about. Because of this song, gotta blame it on Cardi B. Jay-Z now has 5 albums charting on the US iTunes hip hop rap albums chart. 5. These 5 albums are, depending on who you speak to, they say that these probably are his top joints. I can co-sign most of these. They didn't mention Hard Knock Life, but Reasonable Doubt is at number 99. The Blueprint is at 108. And My Lifetime Volume 1, that's the project that Imaginary Players was on. That charted at number 130. Watch the Throne and the Black Album also charted. It seems to me that this new generation, they might not have picked up directly on what was being played in their parents' playlist. This whole music that they speaking of right now, this is our music. This is when I was my late teens, college age, shit like that. For whatever reason, this generation didn't pick up on it, obviously. Whereas us, we listened to the music that our parents listened to. We listened to that shit. We liked it, that shit. We embraced that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got the taste for SOS Band, Tom Brown, Loose Ends, Alexander O'Neal, all of that. That's my parents' music. But this Jay-Z shit, based on the numbers that's being displayed on iTunes and analytics, Cardi B just introduced Jay-Z to people that weren't listening to him at all. It's obvious that a lot of these, they probably were introduced to him by this Imaginary Player song. And they say, damn, this nigga talking that shit. So they went and looked up the rest of his body of work. If you streaming it on iTunes, on Spotify, the rest of the albums will show up in the suggested, listening shit that you might want to listen to. And it spiked all of them joints. All of them joints is through the roof. Jay was always head linear and top of the commercial radio. My 17-year-old daughter borrowed my CD book and was amazed. He said, when is Zip song coming out? I spoke about PILLMATIC 3 on my previous green screen video when I was talking about Cardi B. I was after a specific MC that I wanted to appear on PILLMATIC 3, and I just got around to touching base with him, and he's down. We just waiting on him. The project is complete, but I stopped it. And Dre was with it. He supported my decision. I stopped it because we waiting on one person. And it's worth it. So bear with me. I actually like the reaction videos these kids do on catching up to the 90s and late 80s hip-hop. People searching for their next hit within Hove catalog. That sounds crazy, but that's probably the truth. That's probably the truth. People looking for a Hove song to remake. That's been very, very popular in recent years. People are remaking old songs, but these songs that charted, that's charting on iTunes right now. Some of these songs is 30 years old. So, my oldest didn't believe he was bumping Jay-Z. My oldest didn't believe he bumping Jay-Z now. He's 19. That's a damn shame. How could they not know about this shit? How could they not know about this shit? That's crazy. This is the generation that was supporting Lil Wayne, saying he the greatest rapper alive. That's who amazed right now. That's who just getting it. Everything that y'all was under the impression that Lil Wayne he was telling y'all he the greatest rapper alive. Y'all who bought that, y'all listening to the greatest rapper alive now. That would be Sean Carter. Yeah. These new niggas been sampling our shit. These young niggas are too busy drilling and getting sturdy. If you a young nigga and you on that drill shit and you hear a rapper say, now we got these young cats all up in they dumb raps talking how they fun stacks. When I see you in the streets, I don't see none of that. Damn, Playboy, where the fuck is the Hummer at? Where's all the platinum with all the ice up under that? Those ain't Rolex diamonds. What the fuck you done to that? That might interest a young nigga. It might change his life. It might redirect him. Because the way that Hove was saying it and shit, man, he was talking to you. He had a conversational cadence. And it might redirect. So if you listen to it, you say, damn, this is some fly shit. And it might redirect you, and that's probably good. He said those bars was for Mace. I know that. I'm surprised that a lot of people weren't aware of that thing that Jay-Z and Mace had going on. And people have been asking, what was the reason? What did it stem from? Jay-Z and Mace had, it's my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all might have heard something else, but I heard it was about a specific girl. I did. I heard that's how it started. He knows about Jay, but I always played the hardcore hip-hop. He could tell you about 90s hip-hop, which is Jay from, but I didn't play Jay-Z like that. Gully, they chose not to know. He said that verse was hard. Damn, Playboy. Oh, man. I can't say enough about Hove. In my conversations or my commentaries that I've had about Nas, I spoke about how Hove, he stole me from Nas. He did. But I'm glad that y'all getting it. I'm glad that everybody's getting it. I never would have thought it would have been Cardi B that would um help establish his reverence. I didn't know that. I don't know if y'all aware of this, but niggas my age, we didn't stop listening to that shit. That's what we listen to. Y'all like that? Y'all like Imaginary Player? That's what we listen to. Listen to that shit. You don't see what takes hold of you when you listen to that? Don't you want to go to the barber shop? Dreadlocks don't go with that song. It don't. Dreadlocks don't go with that song. It don't. Don't you just damn listen? Don't you want to get a pedicure and shit like that? A facial? Go get your car clean? Don't you just listen to it? Listen to it. I've always said this that our music came with a dress code. I believe that good hip hop music should have a dress code attached to it. Yeah, Jay-Z was that iceberg music. I dubbed it on first tape, then I bought volume 1 on CD back in 96. He said that's a different kind of fly. If these babies had that Hove up in them, they wouldn't have been killing and shit like that. They wouldn't even have that spirit in them. Hove was producing polished diamonds and shit. He was. Hove stole everybody from Nas. Hove have his fans waiting on what he has to say next. Always something new, fresh, and informative. I 100% agree with you. I do. He said it's cloth talk. I love Imaginary Player, but why is no one giving Angela Winbush her credit? It's her song originally. I'm going to tell you why. Because people that love and appreciate Jay-Z, before we decide to love and appreciate Jay-Z, we already had Renee and Angela in our spirit. Why you think Jay-Z sampled them? We already had that shit in our spirit. Didn't I just say at the beginning of this video that we listened to the music that our parents listened to? We liked the music that our parents listened to. Where you think Jay-Z got that shit from? His mama was playing that shit. His mama was playing that shit. His aunts was playing that shit. He was listening to that shit at family reunions and shit. So, Angela Winbush is in a class by herself. Nobody needs to scream her reverence or her relevance. She's already in a class by herself. That MC Hammer said you can't touch this. That's where Angela Winbush is at. Volume 1 almost killed Jay's career. If it wasn't for Dame making Streets is Watching, I wasn't hip to that, man. I know that he grew on me. And when he came out in 96, it was a bunch of niggas out in 96, but it wasn't really about him yet. It was still about Only Built for Cuban Links and Mobb Deep and Nas. And you had Tupac raising hell. And he came in with this real smooth, debonair, dapper shit. And it had to grow on me. When you 19, you more into the rah-rah shit. You was more into the rah-rah shit. So I think Angela Winbush was on Biggie album with Hov. The song I Love the Dough. I love the dough more than you know. Ain't that Angela Winbush? That's Angela Winbush, ain't it? I believe that's Angela Winbush. He said, "Yeah, I'm trying to stress to these people, man. Niggas been on it. That type of music is it's timeless music. It is. So Cardi B just decided to, let me freak this joint. And I thought she got busy. She's really singing on Love the Dough. She was on I Love the Dough Biggie album. That is Angela Winbush. I'm sitting here trying to kick this shit to y'all, man. I'm trying to help y'all understand. If you my age, you already understand. But I'm going to keep it real, right? This shit been posted on my Instagram since Thursday. This shit has been posted on my Instagram since Thursday. They still talking about that shit. They still talking about they still talking about it. And I'm getting a lot more females commenting in my comments and shit. And they speaking on the whole shit. There is. I don't know where all of this came from. I mean, I didn't see this happening from one song. But you gotta blame Cardi B. For real. Jay-Z and Foxy Brown, I'll Be Good. That's Angela Winbush too. That is Angela Winbush. That was her song also. I Love the Dough was called I Love You More Than I Love You More Than You Know. That was the original hook. They just flipped it a little bit. Gully, you think Nicki will respond to Cardi after this? She got no wins. She got no wins. She's too abrasive. She comes across too abrasive, and what she applied was that shit that Jay-Z was applying to niggas. I just told you that he came along and he seemed to be more dapper, more debonair. And she got on that song and she talking about her stock options and the way her funds are stacked and shit like that. She did it, man. I don't see nobody. No. There's nothing in Nicki's power that can confront what just happened. It's too elegant. For real. Listen to this bizarre shit here. Reasonable Doubt, Jay-Z wrote his first album. He stole Big L's style. Go check. You out of your goddamn mind. Big L ain't never rapped like Jay-Z. Y'all need to stop with these comparisons. Big L's career, he was abbreviated. He got killed. Big L and Jay-Z is two different things. This is what I'm trying to stress with this here live stream. Some people are anointed. We was never under the impression that this nigga wasn't different. He radiated different. He radiated, I'm on another level. He did. He radiated, I'm in a different class than the rest of you niggas. He did. And the song that established this was this one that we're talking about, Imaginary Player. He spoke about it. What's the difference? Yo, dog, what's the difference between a 4.0 and a 4.6? 30 to 40 grand, cocksucker, beat it. Nobody was talking to niggas like that. They wasn't. Nobody was talking to niggas like that. Niggas didn't have the nuts to be talking like that. I'm just keeping it real. Do you think Hov wrote some of that for Cardi? I don't know. He said, yeah, Jay don't punch as much as L. That was cold. Cardi was rapping on a jet wing, and I don't even listen to Cardi, but that was a great track. I don't listen to her either. She the one that said my booty. No, that was Sexy Red, my booty hole brown and my asshole red. It's some old retarded shit. I don't listen to female rappers, not of the ones of today. I don't listen to Nicki Minaj. I don't listen to Cardi B. I listen to this shit for a reason. And I believe everybody listened for a reason. They wanted to see what the fuss was about. And when you listen to what the fuck she was saying, you say, okay, homegirl, shit. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Straight up, straight up. Jay is not a punchline rapper. Comparing them makes no sense. Hove spoke everything into fruition. He got so many flows. He was just different, man. I said this on, if you follow me on Instagram, y'all be missing some crazy discussions on my IG page. When he first came out, I think I might have said this on a previous live stream. In an era, in a day when everybody was wearing Jesus pieces on their chains, or everybody had a pendant hanging from their chain, he appeared and he just had a chain. And it looked different. Everybody was wearing Helly Hansen. Everybody was wearing polo. Everybody was wearing activewear. Reasonable Doubt CD, he's on the front of that shit with a fedora on. And like a suit. With a cigar. He came in totally different than everybody else. He did. He had a Jesus piece, no cross. No, he didn't. That probably was later. When he first came out, all you seen was a chain. It might have been a diamond chain or it might have just been a platinum joint. But I remember this because it looked funny. It looked different. Everybody had, Nori had a grenade hanging from his chain. Ghostface and them had them big ass Jesus pieces. Biggie had a Jesus piece. Everybody had something hanging from their cable. Everybody. And I was chain crazy at the time. Raekwon had the tarantula. Everybody had something hanging from their chain. Go look. He didn't have anything hanging. He didn't. Jay came out wearing Versace. Somebody said he had a St. Lazarus. The first time I seen him with a piece on his chain, it was like I think it was like Jesus on a cross. It might have been like Jesus on a cross, and it was hanging on like a rope with the Cartier frames. That was the first time that I seen him with a pendant on his, hanging from his neck. Pac had the Versace popping first. That's not true. That's not true. That Versace shit, Tupac picked that up from some Brooklyn niggas. He picked that up being around Haitian Jack and them niggas. Them dudes like Rivera, Haitian Jack, Jay-Z, them niggas was wearing that shit already. Them niggas that was getting real money was wearing that shit. I watched Tupac's dress code change a couple times. I remember before he got on his fly shit. I remember Brenda's Got a Baby. He had on a starter jacket like the rest of us. He did. He had a UNLV starter jacket on. Just like the rest of us. Just like the rest of us. And then he did the fucking above the rim, and you started to see him with Butters, and the shit started to change. But that's because he was in Brooklyn around them hustlers. That's all they was wearing in the clubs in New York City was Versace. I thought it was silver, but he definitely rocked platinum first. Nas, the only one, had the crazy truck piece with the QB. Jay kind of kept it simple. He did. Of these projects, I got a question for y'all. Of these 5 projects that just charted on iTunes, which one do y'all feel is the best? Reasonable Doubt, The Blueprint, In My Lifetime, Watch the Throne, or the Black Album? For some reason, people feel that The Blueprint was his best joint. I don't know. That 7 straight summers that he rapped about, I was tuned in for them 7 straight summers. He couldn't miss. And it's a lot more than just these 5 albums that's charted on iTunes and shit. Like everything like the Dynasty album, I don't see the Dynasty album on here. The Dynasty album was a big deal. I think Jay and Dame changed the game with the rock piece. People started customizing their own chains. I think THRU had chains out before the rock. a month. Yeah, Death Row had them chains out before the Rock. Reasonable Doubt, everybody's saying Reasonable Doubt. Blueprint was overall better music. The Dynasty is slept on. The Black Album, American Gangster. He said the Dynasty album was okay. The Dynasty album had one of his biggest hits of his career, Give It To Me. That was on the When the Remy's in the System. That was on the Dynasty album. Yeah, it was. Yeah, you can't, yeah. 1-900 Hustler with Freeway was on the Dynasty album. That was Freeway's debut on Rockefeller Records. The Dynasty album is Stick to the Script is on there. Get Your Mind Right. This Can't Be Life. Flawless Victory. Dynasty album, Flawless Victory. I don't know why it ain't charting. It's probably next to chart. They'll probably eventually make their way through the catalog and find it. Trenton, New Jersey, what up? The Dynasty intro was immaculate. Y'all like this video? It's almost 300 people here. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. The Dynasty is not a solo album. I'm glad you said that. And I'm going to speak briefly about the Dynasty album. The Dynasty album was intended to be like a posse collaboration joint. But he said when they went to record it, he got in the zone and he kind of like just took the shit over. That's what he said. He did. Nobody ever talks about mixtape Hove. He went through the I'm the best rapper alive phase and just dared niggas to out-rap him. The Dynasty was supposed to have been a Rockefeller album. I just said that. All of them was on there. Somebody said it was basically a compilation album. I can't disagree with you because it has so many features on there. Everybody was on there. Bleak, Beanie, Emil, Freeway, Scarface, Snoop Dogg. Yeah. He said, y'all still Hove fans? I never stopped being a Jay-Z fan. If I ever wanted food for thought through music, I got it from Jay-Z. I did. Why Jay didn't hop on other rappers' songs like 50 was doing, I always thought that was odd. He wouldn't show up in the music videos either. I thought he did enough as far as being on Posse Cuts. Think it's a game till the things come out. He's on that with all of them. He did. Volume 2 seemed like it was leftover tracks from Hard Knock Life. I remember when Dynasty was released, it was supposed to be a Posse album. He was supposed to do another one with the Dog Pound called The Gang. I know that I interviewed Emilio Sparks. He told me that story. He gave the song to Jay, but he wasn't compensated for it. Got to take care of your business. Emil was nice. Whatever happened to her, she completely disappeared. I think she got married to Killer Priest or had some kids or something like that. Jay said she wasn't taking hip-hop serious. She had to go. I had to get on here and just pull y'all coat to that. He got 5 chart-topping albums being streamed on Apple iTunes. And I thought it was impressive that he was being introduced to a new generation. Sparks said he ended up getting publishing on another interview. Never Changed gave life instructions. I appreciate y'all for coming through. I didn't come here to stay long. I'm gonna be back on later on tonight. I think I'm gonna have the hotline on. But yeah, that's breaking news, man. Jay-Z got 5 projects blowing up on iTunes, and this is attributed to this remake of Imaginary Players by Cardi B. Me personally, I wasn't a Cardi B fan by no means before this, but I gotta keep it real. Ooh-wee. That was a very, very clever move of her. That was very clever, for real. Jay-Z's icon status is complete. This is a testament to how garbage music is today. I can't even disagree with you, but all I listen to is old music. I do. I do, for the most part. Yeah. Lauryn Hill is still the best female rapper in my book, but I give Cardi props on this one. I need y'all to make sure that y'all subscribe, man, so y'all catch me on later on tonight. I'll be on probably around 8 o'clock. I'm going to have a hotline on, and we probably go a little bit further into this. And I'm going to discuss this rash of Brinks truck robberies in Philadelphia. This is, I think it was 2 back-to-back, but it was 5 overall. The niggas that got away with the $2 million. The niggas that got away with the $2 million. They got caught. And I love to see somebody get away with a clean heist, but them niggas got caught, and y'all know why they got caught. How y'all think them niggas got caught? Them niggas hit a lick for $2 million cash and went straight to the fucking car lot. Them niggas went straight to the motherfucking car lot in the jewelry store. Don't you know that them white folks know where you niggas going when y'all get that money? Every movie that you ever seen, a heist. If you ever seen a movie and they took some money, if you ever seen a movie and there was a robbery involved, they always say, do not buy anything. Chill. Do not buy anything. Y'all remember in what was it, Goodfellas? I think it was Goodfellas. They hit a lick, and the dude came to the club with his wife, and she had on the fur to her ankles. She had on a big ass fur. And he said, man, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Take it off. And he took the fur off her motherfucking back. He took the fur off her back. And he bought a new Cadillac. Remember that? Every fucking movie. And Dead Presidents. He said, that motherfucking Cleon, he up at the church, he done bought a brand new goddamn Cadillac. He giving away $100 bills. Every movie that had something to do with robbery, they speak about it. Do not buy nothing. These goofy ass niggas went to the car lot, bought new cars. Who you think name they put these cars in? Oh my God. They bought jewelry. These niggas thought that they was gonna ride around in the hood and floss and stun on everybody that's gonna tell on their motherfucking ass. But who do you think they put them cars' name in? Take a guess. Take a fucking guess. Them niggas went to the car lot, bought brand new foreign vehicles, and put them cars in their mama name. They put them fucking cars in their mama name. And they asses arrested right now, all of them. The guys that got away with the $700,000 cash, they still on the loose. If they keep their mouth shut, if they stay low, don't tell nobody, They probably have lived to spend that money and change their life. But the niggas that took $2 million, $2 million cash, man, these motherfuckers went to the goddamn car lot. But you know what that is? That's that bum shit. That's that bum shit. This is how you know these some bum ass niggas. These niggas couldn't park it. They just had to go get some new cars. They couldn't just, we gonna keep this shit real regular. We gonna keep this shit real regular. They couldn't do that. Bum niggas just gotta be seen. They gotta prove a point. They do. And you know what they gonna have to show for? Nothing. Them niggas in jail, them niggas ain't got lawyer fees, them niggas got felony armed robbery cases. They going in the federal fucking penitentiary probably for 20 years or better. Yeah, because they couldn't stay out the way. Them niggas gonna be walking the track talking about it. And, you know, they gonna be them niggas in the penitentiary that people point at in the child. You see them niggas over there? Them niggas took $2 million. Him. Yeah, them niggas took $2 million. They're gonna be jailhouse famous for that. But that's all they got coming. That's all they got fucking coming, and I can't fucking believe it. Anyway, I got to get up out of here, man. I got some work to do. I just wanted to get on here briefly, man, and kick that Jay-Z shit with y'all. Somebody had to say it. And for all of the props that I see people giving Jay-Z in the comments, I see an equal amount of hate. I do. I see an equal amount of hate. And it tells me the bigger that you are, the more vast amount of people that you probably is gonna have to hate. It just come with it. So for the guy that asked me at the beginning of this video, what do you think about such and such? It's 1,000 niggas make videos about me. You know why? I got a big following. Anyway, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna be back on later on tonight. The Real Gully TV, man. And follow me on Instagram at @IamGullyTV_. That's where all of the discussions be at. Y'all need to be there, man. I'm putting up numbers. If you need marketing and promotion, I'm doing well over 1 million on Instagram within a couple of weeks. So get there. Make sure y'all add this to your arsenal, the trifecta. This is available on my website, therealdribble.com. Shout out to everybody that's on this. And y'all stay tuned to The Real Gully TV. Peace.